Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2016. As a short follow-up just to the tactics video which I just did, I thought I'd show it in action in my next game, which I'm playing Celtic away in the Champions League. It's an important game, we need to win it, and to be honest with you, we're a little bit hit with some injuries, so hopefully it's going to go okay, otherwise it's going to be a little bit embarrassing. Just do these little things here. I don't even know what I'm saying now. I've got it set so that my assistants will put on their opposition instructions. Now it seems that they're doing quite a lot there, and then we're just going to go for a nice calm kind of team talk, and just saying, we should be winning this basically. I'm going to put it onto comprehensive so that you can get a good idea of how the team plays, and you can watch it. So automatically you can see the ball's going out wide. Hopefully we can defend this corner. There we go. So yeah, we're at the minute, obviously it's only a few minutes in, and now you can see we're starting to take possession of the ball, hopefully. And that's the idea here, is that we take possession, we push up the pitch, and that's where we get our chances from. Maybe a little bit different in this game, because playing in Europe is always a bit weird, especially when you're playing against teams who are, and I mean, essentially Celtic are nowhere near as good as we are. If they were in the Spanish league, maybe they'd struggle to stay in it. I don't know. So it should be kind of like playing against a team at the lower end of our division, who we normally would beat quite easily, but it's not necessarily always the case. So as you can see, Valera's my playmaker on there, and the guys are just passing it about nicely now, working some space. And there's Gomez, and you can see here that's my left wing back. He's offside because they push up so much, which is exactly what I want them to do. As you can see, Celtic pretty defensive here. And then the guys like to work the ball out wide, which is great, and then get the crosses in. Great cross, good head, saved by the keeper. And once again, you'll see this time and time again, the ball going out wide, crossing in, guys either chesting it, controlling it, taking a first time shot or a header. It just works basically. That's close. And as you can see, so far we seem to have the upper hand. They haven't had a shot. We've got 56% of the possession. I mean, as it probably should be, to be fair. But you never know. Sometimes you get funny matches where you can be far better than the other team and you lose. And I mean, that's football, isn't it? At the end of the day, it would be pretty boring if the best team won every time. It's another good shot. 11 minutes in, we've had 4 shots, 3 on target, which is very good. Usually we have a few wayward shots, but we're doing well so far. So I think as long as nothing goes terribly wrong, we should be okay in this match, basically. I usually find you can tell within the first sort of 20 minutes how you're going to do in a match. It does depend sometimes on how the other team reacts if you go goal up, or how your team reacts if you go goal down, because that can make a big difference. But generally you can get a good gist of things within the first sort of 20 minutes or so of a match, of how you're doing, whether or not you need to make some urgent changes or not. And at the minute everything seems to be okay. One of the areas we do need to work on is, I think, from free kicks. We haven't been scoring too many. Same with corners as well. So I may need to work on my routines a little bit for that, on how we do, because we do have very good headers of the ball. Our central defenders and our strikers are very good, so we should be doing better from them than we actually do. It's something to work on. As you see, they do play some nice balls out wide. It's unlucky there. It's a good cross. And I don't have my first choice wing backs playing today. I think I'm resting one. The other is injured / suspended. I think he's injured and suspended. So, but that's fine. The backup guy's doing very well, and I think between them costs me only about 3.5 million tops. So that was good. as you can see when we're defending, we have plenty of guys back to control it. My wing backs are back there as well. My midfielders are back. It's not about counter-attack. It's not about keeping a few guys up so we can get a quick break or anything like that. It does happen sometimes. It naturally will happen, but it's more about controlling the ball, passing it around, controlling your opposition really. If we have a look here, stats. So we've got 58% of the possession so far. And Celtic are always going to have chances. That's the thing. You just got to try and keep them to a minimum. Make sure you have more, and usually you'll win football matches that way. And it's a very poor cross. So here we go. So far they haven't had a shot, and we're 17 minutes in, and we've had 7. So it's going reasonably okay so far. I'd like us to get a goal, within this first half, just to take the nerves off a little bit. The last thing you want to be doing is chasing a goal late on, 60, 70 minutes plus. Although we do score a fair few goals then, it's never nice, really. Yeah, it's nice to kind of have a game sewn up, as close to the first half as you can. As you see, generally we had a lot of players back there, so counter-attacks, I don't generally tend to find we get caught out on them so much. We do have very decent defenders, that is for sure. And also one of the things I found which is quite important is they're quick too. You can't have, with all due respect, John Terry's at the back. They have to be quick because they play a high line. And so sometimes, these guys are going to be there. And I have found many occasions where a guy's been through and my players just run back and got to him in time. Is this one of those? Yep, so that's one of those occasions there where, the kind of players clean through. Because my player's quick enough, he gets back, blocks the shot. And here we go on a counter. As you can see, we're getting some guys forward, which is good. Guy was fouled there. It's probably going to be yellow, I guess. Yeah, yellow. And offside. I say I'm a little bit injury hit, so my first choice striker's out. So I'm playing a younger striker. But we still should have more than enough, I think, to beat Celtic, hopefully. Hopefully. We need to, anyway, because it's ideal that you win the league rather than in the Champions League. You win your group, rather than come second, because you can face some really good teams. That's a great pass, and that's a poor finish. So yeah, 61% possession so far. It's doing well. Had a fair few corners, not much come from them. As I said before, something I need to work on a little bit. It's my corner routines. I think we've got good enough guys with set pieces, so we should be doing better with them basically. And we don't score a lot of free kicks either, kind of direct free kicks. So, and that's unlucky. Could have been a pen, but. Here we go, it's good. It's unlucky. What you do find is it's important with your wing backs, they will take people on, they will try and go past people as well, so that's why it's important for them to have their dribbling, pace, that sort of thing. Mbolo up front, I think he's Swiss, bought him for about 10 million, a good young player, going to be good in the future, a little bit raw right now, so he's had a few chances to put him away. He hasn't scored too many for me at the minute, but he'll be good in the future, I know that much. Or I'll be able to sell him off for a good price, either way. So as you can see, my players got back pretty quickly there. to kind of snuff out the counter attack, and regain possession. So 31 minutes gone. Still doing well. We've definitely been the better side, 100% the better side. Just need to put the ball in the net. And as luck would have it, typically we get called out. Really good ball, great finish, 1-0 to Celtic. It's going to be one of those games, is it? Here we go. Now, we'll see how the team reacts to it. Now, technically, I think Celtic will probably drop back. You see, great ball there out wide. Good cross in. That's what we want to see more of. That's poor, though. Technically, I think they'll probably sit back quite a bit, which should play into our hands a little bit more. As you can see, that was their first shot on target. I think we could consider ourselves a little unlucky to concede that. But, you know, to be fair to them, that's probably their game plan. Okay, see what we can do here. Yeah, enough side. So I may consider making a couple of changes at half-time. Might swap around Negredo and Embolo a little bit. See how that works out. That's good head. And there we go. So they've still only had the one shot. That looked a bit tight. Disappointing there to be offside. So they're going to come into half time soon. I think a couple of changes I'll make at half time, which we'll go through to the team and see how that works for the second half. We're more than capable of bringing this back in the second half, getting a good win here. It's a great ball, fantastic ball through. Be a good goal if that. Poor finish, really. That's been the name of the game so far. Just poor finishing. Good tackle. It's a good finish. Okay, so here we are. Obviously I'm going to give him a bit of a rollicking. And then tactically I think we're going to move Gomez back into midfield here. I'm going to play him box to box, and then I'm going to move Spav to ball winning. We're going to switch around these two guys. We're going to keep him on complete forward, yeah, Negredo. We're going to put on complete forward attack. We'll see how this goes. Substitution wise, I'm going to bring on, I think Tete's played well, so I may hold back Cancelo because the reason I was leaving him out was to rest him for our next game, so we'll see how that goes. And I think we're not playing terribly, we just need to finish, basically. We need to finish our chances and then we'll win this game. So we'll try that out, see how it goes. good. That's how we like to play, Santos. Nice one. Yeah, just boot it out of play like that. Ah, here we go. You see my left wing back there. He's playing nearly higher than my striker. That was nearly an own goal. But yeah, good crossing. It's interesting that my players just ran straight past that. Yeah, great run here. And you got a corner out of it. Happy with that. And okay, so still had 62% possession, 13 shots with 4 of them on target. They've had 1 which they scored from, so still think we're doing well. Some of the things I may consider bringing on, taking off Tim Spav and bringing on Danny Parejo, who's not necessarily more of an attacking player, but he is more capable of producing an assist, shall we say. And maybe bring on Cancelo for Tete, who I don't think he's played badly, but just a fresh pair of legs more than anything. Striking option wise, I've got Stephen Fletcher on the bench. Yes, that Stephen Fletcher of Sunderland. I needed a backup striker, basically, someone who didn't mind being backup, wasn't going to whinge, and was cheap, and was a good header, because all my other strikers, apart from Negredo, aren't fantastically good headers, so I wanted someone to back up for him, so I brought Stephen Fletcher. I don't think he's scored yet, though. But to be fair, he's barely played. Oh, what a goal! Wow. Okay, well that's one way you score a goal. Not an atypical goal, but a fantastic hit. Yeah, and I guess that's why you don't work the ball into the box, because if you have players capable of doing that, you do that. So here we go, 1-1 again, 30 minutes to play. And now's the time when we've got to really kick on. Offside. I've had these games before where literally just every shot they have, they score, and there's just literally nothing you can do. I was hoping Andre Gomez was going to hit another one there. So here we see classic kind of counter-attack, but we've got a lot of players back there. We do well in that sort of situation. That's why I don't mind. I don't have a problem playing a high line at all. You have to have quick players in this sort of formation. I'm trying to get me on my own tactic here. I think maybe about 70 minutes I might make another change. Yeah, offside again. Also unlucky. And again unlucky. So looking at this, yeah, I think we're going to make a change now, and we're going to bring on Danny Parejo in midfield. We're going to put him on the central midfielder. We can actually get him attacking, I think, and then we're going to bring on Cancelo for Tete, and I'll hold off on changing the strikers at the minute, but I might bring on Fletcher for the last 10 minutes, see how it goes. Good ball. Another corner. I think we've had a fair few corners this game. Let's bring on Fletcher now, I think. Get the big man up there. Get him target manning. And I think we'll go attacking. Try and get that last goal in the last 10 minutes or so. I mean, overall, you can see absolute domination of the game. Just the ball hasn't gone in the net. Sometimes that's the way. We'll see what we can get in the last 10 minutes. It's an interesting ball. But I think Celtic now are really just sitting back, as I would be, to be fair. There's Fletcher, what can he do? Ah, that's what he can do. Not even a corner. That was just a shot. So where's this put us in the group actually? I think this probably just I think this definitely qualifies us. Yeah. Still top of the group. Like a Sporting are beating Schalke. So good day for us really. In that respect, not a great match, but there you go. Terrible pass. So it looks like this is going to be 1-1, which not particularly happy with, but hopefully you've seen what this team does. It has a lot of possession. We had a lot of chances. If you look, number of shots our players had, compared to those guys, it's well, we were a lot better, but they had one chance, scored it, took it well, fair play. We could have won this 1-0 easily, but we needed to finish our chances basically. So overall 59% possession, 5 shots on target, 7 off target. That doesn't add up to 20, so I don't understand that, and nor does that add up to 4, so again I don't understand that. But they had 4 shots, they hit 1 on target, scored it. That's the way it goes. 84% pass completion rate, fantastic. 89% tackles won. 67 headers, not terrible. And they had a slightly better average rating than us actually, if we have a look at that. So Stuart Armstrong was the player of the match actually. Fair play. I did see him on ball quite a lot, so he did well. Oh, and that's actually my player, so he came on there. Would have been embarrassing if he'd have scored. He's actually on loan with them at the minute. And overall, for us, I think it was just really the strikers that let us down. Didn't finish the chances. Disappointing. But thanks a lot. See this match. Maybe I'll do another one. And we'll see how that comes. And hopefully, probably when I have my full strength side back though, so that we can you can have a look and see what when you had the top quality players in, see what they can do, how they can finish when they're back from injury. So thanks a lot. See you soon.